early Thursday morning, north of Toronto, heading out to Jax Wax, Canada. Our first time at Joe's little warehouse compound area, I guess. He builds a lot of sets for movies. He builds car displays out here, so it'll be a pretty neat place to visit here with Alex. And it is muddy out in Toronto, or north of Toronto.
Yeah,
right?
We're outside the GTA at this point.
Yeah,
I'd say this is more Barrie area.
Got it. Yeah, I have no idea where I am. So we finally made it here, and we got a really big tour. If we have any time left, we'll probably bring you for a quick, we'll do some quick shots around all the neat stuff at Joe's place here. But I want to introduce you to Joe. Joe and I go back for a few years. I met him at the Edmonton Motor Show. Is that where we met? And it's one of those guys that is just involved in so many different things, as you'll see in maybe bits and pieces of this video. But a lot of people know Joe as being one of the most, I guess, pioneer of you're not old. I don't want to call you a pioneer, but you've been involved with the detailing industry for a long time, right? From over
30 years.
Bringing chemical guys into Canada,
correct,
right?
Correct. And now Jax Wax.
Now Jax Wax, which is super exciting because this is, gosh, there's so many neat things about this business that we're going to get into, and we're going to learn some about the products, right?
Yep.
What attracted you to Jax Wax?
I think the biggest thing for me was that it's designed and it's surrounded around the passion for detailing.
Yeah.
It has the professional level, because a lot of professionals use this product, especially in the US, but it's more driven to the enthusiast, the person that really loves what they want to do. The backbone of the business, it's family oriented, it's family owned and run. The products, even the grandkids are helping on the weekends, package product and make the product. That's what I really fell in love with. I felt it's grounded. It's back to the ground roots of what detailing is really all about.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to, sorry guys that shop at Walmart, you're not going to be able to find this at your Walmart or your Canadian Tire. This is all a new thing. And where are we with, let's cut right to the chase. Where are we with people actually, when if they want the product right now? Where are we at right now?
In Canada, we're a few days away from launching at jaxwax.ca. It'll be e-commerce. We're going to be shipping across Canada, coast to coast. And then we do have one bricks and mortar store already in London, Ontario. There's 2 locations coming to the GTA. And we're looking for people that want to be part of an amazing brand, that want to open their own stores, work for themselves, be part of the passion, and show what they love, and set up stores across the entire country. We are looking for people completely across the country that we'd love to have a chat with. If you're the right fit, we'd love to have you on board.
So you can buy the product. If you're a detailing shop, you can use it.
Correct.
If you're a speed shop and you want another product to offer, it's there.
Yep.
And then on top of that, for all those guys who are bugging me about, good business ideas, right? This is a guy to talk to.
Love to talk to people, love to mentor people, love to share my passion for what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here. I was out of it for a little bit because I wanted to venture something else, and I have a transport company which we haul a lot of really cool, amazing one-off cars. But I got sucked back into this because this is what I love.
Yeah, and this for me is, it's hard to explain. I'm not trying to stroke his ego more, but this is truly a car guy. Like if you ever met a car guy, this is the car guy right here, the Jay Leno of Canada.
I was almost born in the back seat of a car, so that's probably where it all started.
Fair enough. Awesome. And Alex, Alex is here with me, and I was talking to Alex as we're coming out here. I was like, I wonder if Joe's compound, I'm gonna call it Joe's compound, is as cool as he's told me. Because you meet a lot of guys and they're like, is it gonna be, and man, it exceeded my expectation. It's really cool here. Yeah. Yes.
We pull in, we think it's gonna be, the signs. This place, you won't find it. You can try to find it right now, but you can't until there's potential of a retail store opening up here, right? Yes. Yep. And until then, and we pull up and I'm like, man, are we at the right place? We come in, cool cars here, everything's set up beautifully. So very different expectations.
For me, it's neat to see, even though you've got a lot ahead of you with Jax Wax, you can already see how things are going to come together.
How it's
the
going
warehouse, the retail, the training, all that. Really excited for you. But let's take a look at some of the products.
For sure.
Is that what we should do first?
100%.
Yeah.
So we have a full line of everything that you would need, from your regular maintenance wash right to your graphene coatings, which are like ceramic coatings. And we have coatings that will last 5 years on a vehicle, and that is 5 years in our Canadian climate. There's a lot of people that state there's long-term coatings, 3 years, 5 years, but they're tested in southern, nice, beautiful California, or in Europe where the weather is not as extreme as ours with the salt and the brine and everything that we have on the road. So our products are all made in Ohio. They're engineered, designed, and tested there with the climate very close to what we have. Not as extreme as the climate that we have out west, but as long as the stuff doesn't freeze, it'll work at its optimum.
Yeah, so to be very clear, this isn't like Jax Wax is paying some chemical company to just put a label on something.
No, this is all made in-house. The founder of the company, which is Jax Miner, he came up with this product line, and it's a funny story behind it. He came up with it because he had lost his job back in the day, and he was an airplane mechanic, and he created a product that he felt was missing out there. And yeah, this is all 100% made by Jax Wax. There's no, third-party labeling or anything like that.
Right.
The model behind Jax Wax is we're only going to sell what's the best. That's why we don't make towels. We don't outsource towels. We buy them from the right company. They are the best in the industry for towels. It's the same thing with polishers. They only sell Rupes polishers. The Rupes polishers are the #1 world industry leaders for polishers.
I see too many businesses focused on like, we're gonna go to China, find someone who can make a polisher for me, slap our label on it, and then all of a sudden sell it. So this is a very, very different, this is honestly the right way to do things.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
because you know Rupes is like top quality stuff.
100%.
Why would you take theirs and put your label, or I'm sure they wouldn't even allow that, right?
No.
Like it just doesn't make sense to them. Yeah.
And the nice thing is, I was in Colorado in November, and I got to go to their plant where the machines are actually made. I actually stood on the line and I watched the machines made with the Italian parts in the US. They also have a process line now. Their polishing pads are going to be made in the US. They're not made overseas.
Right.
They were made in Italy, not made in China. Mm-hmm. So the quality is there. And that's what we're after. We're after giving you the best of what you can get that's going to help you get the best job that you can get done. We're going to have training classes. We're going to have something we're going to tie in with Rupes, where you're going to be able to do the Rupes authorized training course with the guys from Colorado that are going to come in-house and spend 2 days teaching you how to wet sand, how to properly polish, how to choose the right machine, how to choose the right chemical, and all of that. So there's a lot. It's about teaching, about learning, and getting your enthusiast on the right direction. That, you know what, it's an escape for a lot of people, especially after what we went through with COVID and being locked down. Yeah. It's something you can do and release your mind and enjoy. So
when the classes are available, are they more tailored towards businesses wanting to train their staff, or just the weekender that wants to just...
It's going to be both.
Both.
We're going to do week-long classes for anybody that wants to start their own detailing business and doesn't know how to start. Mm-hmm. It'll include marketing, training, even how to source and find your customers. The weekend warrior, the guy that just bought a new car and wants to keep it looking. We're going to have those DIY classes. And then for dealerships, for businesses, we already do some for manufacturer in-house dealer training. When they're getting new employees, they want to make sure that they're at that par standard for what they can offer their customers. We will go out to the dealers and do that training.
That's an amazing level of support.
Yes, absolutely.
And no one in Canada is doing anything like
Nobody
that.
is.
Not even close,
no.
right?
No.
So let's take a look at the product then. Like, what are the major categories, and maybe point out some of the stuff that you really like that is super special to Jax Wax.
So something that we do a little different is we don't have 40 car wash soaps.
Yes, I noticed that.
We have one soap. It's made to the best that we believe that can be done. But then we do have some other soaps, like if you're going to decontaminate your car because you're going to polish it and get into doing coatings, this is a soap that you would use completely to remove any oils, any contaminants, any brine, any salt that's on the vehicle. You're stripping it down so you can have a fresh start. We have one other soap. It's a cannon soap, specially designed to go in the foam cannon. So you have high foaming action. So it gives you the most luster, almost like shaving cream on the car. So it's going to get in all the crevices, all the nooks and crannies. So this way you can get in there and give your car a good deep clean without removing any coatings or any waxes that you have on there.
Very cool.
Then you get into your interior cleaners. You get into doing dressings, glass cleaners. We have some aerosol product. We have some non-aerosol glass cleaners. And then we get into coatings, our graphene coatings. We have glass coatings, and that is like ceramic. We have spray-on coatings, which, you know, is something you can do as a maintain.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get into doing the big heavy, let's say you've got a car that you don't want to add too much to it, or your skill level, you're worried that you can't do it, you can do the minimal, but get the best protection, or you can do something major and get absolutely crazy protection.
What if I've got like an X-Belt paint protection film?
So we have product again for that. We do have a detailing spray that goes on it, which is called Wrap Star. I'm not sure if I have some out here. It's also great on
Vinyl wraps?
Vinyl wraps,
Okay.
matte paint.
Oh, perfect.
Again, our soaps, they're not super gloss soaps, so they will, you can use them on your wrap, it's not gonna harm the wrap.
Right.
You can use it on a flat car, it's not gonna harm the car. It's not, you know, if you're going in and you're using some soaps that have high gloss in them, your matte paint or your matte wrap that you've spent a ton of money on, you don't wanna get that sheen to it.
Okay,
So it won't leave it.
gotcha. And wheel cleaners, and
Wheel cleaners we have
tire shine.
tire shine, interior cleaners, interior protectants, degreasers, leather cleaners, leather protectants. We pretty well, the whole product line. There isn't something, and again, we're always coming up with ideas, new products, new things that we want to add to our product line. Product line is not as spread out as some of the other ones,
Yeah.
but we have something to cover everything that
So
you need.
in your experience, having 6 different types of wash,
It's not needed.
not needed.
No. I
Okay.
mean, listen, you can take it back to basics. At home in your kitchen, you usually have one type of dish soap.
That's right.
And it's probably the same dish soap your parents used, because that's what you're used to.
Right.
There's not 15 different types that you need in your kitchen to wash different dishes.
As a consumer, that's gonna make way more sense,
100%.
right? Like just scratching your head, not, you know, having that anxiety of purchasing the wrong product because everything is so detailed.
Especially nowadays, everything is so expensive and everybody's so cost conscious.
Yeah, you
Because
got one.
you
can
don't
use
have
it
a
in
lot of
multiple
expensive.
vehicles and multiple scenarios.
Correct.
That's perfect.
And one of the things about us going to our bricks and mortar stores is being exclusive, being a destination where you're going to come in and you're going to get educated on what you need for your car. You're not going to be sold 15 different things. You don't need to buy. You have a white car, a black car, a red car, this one soap's going to cover it all. You have leather interior, you know, Alcantara. We're going to be able to line you up so you're buying the least amount of products to do the job instead of having a garage full of stuff.
Everybody's got that rack on their garage of like 30 different things, and some of them you've just probably had on the shelf for 8 years that's been frozen, and you just
100
never know when you're going to
100%.
use it again.
When I was young, I used to detail.
Yep.
13 years old, I had a red wagon,
Yeah.
and I used to pull milk crates of product around. And I used to try to think that the more I had, the more professional I was. You know what? Something I noticed even in those days when I was only washing cars for $3 or $4, nobody cared. Nobody cared about what their car looked like.
That's right. Yeah.
So again, there's lots of brands out there. I'm not saying that our brand is better than anybody else's, and I'm not saying other people's brands horrible.
Right.
It's what you like and what you learn to use.
But where I see the difference is you're focused on the product education and the training.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
going to be that's going to differentiate you from all the other
Correct.
products available
Yeah,
out there.
if I can teach you how to do something properly, hopefully you buy the product I teach you with. But if you don't, you're still going to learn the right way to use the product
That's amazing.
and to do the job.
Yeah. So I'm going to put you on the spot here. What can we see from you guys at Driven? Because you're going to hopefully be at each one of the events, right?
We're working on being at as many as possible.
Okay.
The goal is to be at all of them. If we're not going to be at all of them, we're going to have representatives there for us.
Perfect.
I'm looking, and we've been working very closely at putting a special exclusive kit together at a special price point for Driven.
Perfect.
This way,
At a loss, almost, just to get it out there.
we want people.
It would be a good deal.
Listen,
Yeah.
we appreciate the relationship and the partnership we're going to have with Driven, and this is something that we're looking at doing year after year after
I'm excited.
year.
Yep.
And it's about getting people. There are people. The people that are coming to your show are our people. They're the same people that have the same passion and drive as we do. That's why we decided it was a perfect partnership to get together. So we want something to give them. We're going to do some giveaway stuff there also. And you know what? We want the community to test this out and try it and make it worthwhile. And we want them to be the ones that are our advocates selling our product.
Perfect. Perfect. So where does someone go to learn more about Jax Wax Canada?
So jaxwax.ca is the starting point. That's where our website is. There's some information about us. Our contact information's on there. If you want to learn about more about being a Jax Wax store or a vendor, or hey, you only want to do car shows in your area, our number's on there. Ask for me. I promise you I'll call you back and we'll chat and we'll get you in the right direction.
Yeah, for a guy that's got so many things to do, he wears a lot of hats, and he's actually remarkably very easy to get a hold of, Joe. So,
it's, if you can't get a hold of me, hopefully it's because I haven't died. No.
Yeah.
I always get back to everybody. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer because there's a lot of stuff to juggle, but I have amazing staff behind me that they can probably even answer a lot of the questions. And our philosophy here is not that I'm the boss, we're a team and we all work together. So the answer you're going to get from me is the same as you're going to get from any of my team members.
Perfect. That's amazing. Guys, we're going to have all of Jax Wax Canada's links at the bottom, including their Instagram, which has got the latest info and some neat stuff that he's putting out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to do more of these shop visits and look forward to seeing you at the show.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We've been waiting a long time to be able to actually do this thoroughly.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a lot of fun.
It's neat to see how methodically things are coming along, and things are coming along.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot of work, but we just want to make sure we do it right. It's. I didn't want to rush into this and just to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. We're doing it right. So.
Yeah, you got some good learnings in the 30 years that you've been doing this.
100%.
Guys,
I'm learning every day, and I'm willing to share what I've learned. So.
Yeah. No, and again, Jax Wax Canada. Look forward to seeing you guys at Driven.